Assessing risk severity. Assessing the severity of risks is an important step in risk management, allowing organizations to prioritize their efforts and allocate resources effectively. By evaluating the potential impact and likelihood of risks, organizations can make informed decisions regarding risk mitigation strategies. Here are some key considerations for assessing risk severity. 1. Measures for risk severity. 2. Being able to use a risk severity matrix. 1. Measures for risk severity. When assessing risk severity, there are several measures and criteria that can be used to evaluate the potential impact and likelihood of risks. Here are some common measures for risk severity. 1. Impact scale. Develop an impact scale to quantify the potential consequences of a risk event. This scale can range from low to high, or it can be assigned numerical values. For example, a scale of 1 to 5, where 1 represents minimal impact and 5 represents severe impact, can be used. 2. Likelihood scale. Establish a likelihood scale to assess the probability or likelihood of a risk event occurring. This scale can range from low to high or use numerical values. For instance, a scale of 1 to 5, where 1 represents a rare occurrence and 5 represents a high likelihood, can be utilized. 3. Risk matrix. Create a risk matrix that combines impact and likelihood scales. The matrix provides a visual representation of the risk severity by plotting the impact and likelihood values. This allows for quick identification of risks based on their severity levels, example, low, medium, high, or risk zones, example, low, moderate, high, extreme. It's important to note that the selection of measures for risk severity should align with the organization's risk management framework, industry standards, and risk appetite. Customizing the measures to fit the specific needs and context of the organization ensures accurate and relevant assessments of risk severity. 2. Using a risk severity matrix. A risk severity matrix, also known as a risk impact/likelihood matrix or risk matrix, is a visual tool used to assess and prioritize risks based on their severity levels. It combines the impact and likelihood measures to provide a comprehensive view of risk severity. Here's how to use a risk severity matrix effectively. 1. Define the severity levels. Determine the severity levels or categories that will be used in the matrix. Commonly used categories include low, medium, and high, or numerical values such as 1 to 5. 2. Identify impact and likelihood criteria. Establish criteria for impact and likelihood assessments that align with your organization's context. These criteria should reflect the potential consequences and the probability of a risk event occurring. 3. Assign impact and likelihood ratings. Assess each risk and assign ratings for impact and likelihood based on the predefined criteria. This can be done using a scale, numerical values, or qualitative descriptors. For example, you might rate impact on a scale of 1 to 5 and likelihood on a scale of low, medium, or high. 4th, plot risks on the matrix. Create a matrix with impact along one axis, example, vertical, and likelihood along the other axis, example, horizontal. Place each risk in the matrix based on its assigned impact and likelihood ratings. The intersection of the two ratings represents the risk's position on the matrix. 5. Determine severity levels. Determine the severity level of each risk based on its position in the matrix. This can be done by referring to the predefined severity level categories or thresholds. For example, risks falling in the high impact and high likelihood zone might be considered as high severity.
Thanks for watching. For more information, like, comment, and subscribe our channel.